Hello everybody, it's Jen again and my nose itches. Y'all will never guess where I'm at. Right at Yugo. The Yugo and Dollar Tree parking lot. I went to Dollar Tree again. I needed to get a couple things. Which one should I show y'all first? I guess I'll show you Yugo first. I just got a few things. I ended up spending tax and all, I think $36 in Yugo, and I spent $12 in Dollar Tree. I didn't want to spend that much in Yugo, but they had a deal that I couldn't pass up. So, ain't that how it goes? Let me show you the first thing I got because I've been craving them, and I hope these are as good as the last ones. And the farmer's market's not open yet with them. Got me, as I say, we call it in this part of Appalachia, roasting ears. It's like roasting ears, but it just goes together. You just hear people say, got me roasting ears. But corn on the cob. I wish they kept it in the full silk or the full husk though. Like I've had to kind of redneck it. I asked my father about it. He's like, you put it in a poke and you wet the poke and that's what you microwave it and it works. There's another Appalachian term, poke. Poke's brown paper bag. So if you ever anybody ever says go buy a poke of flour, it's like about a brown paper bag size of flour. Or another saying, you never buy a pig in a poke. There you go. What do y'all think? It means you don't buy something without seeing it first. You wouldn't buy a pig covered in a poke. You got to look in there and see that pig. But anyway, got me some roast ears. That's our little, my little part of Appalachia for y'all. Got me a cabbage. It looks pretty good. I've never seen cabbages like individually wrapped and plastic wrapped. I was suspicious. But it was only 49 cents a pound. So, and it feels good. It don't feel like hollow like some of them others. That was just bizarre. I'm like, that's an interesting choice. I've never seen that choice. I did get some meat. They have been, you know, I mainly go here once a week for the meat. Because they usually have the best meat deals and everything, but I don't know if it's because I get here after work and everything's already picked over or if stuff's just really going up, because used to you could get, like, I don't get the fancy cuts or anything. I could get 3 or 4 little cheap cut of steaks for like $4, but the last couple of weeks, no. Now I did find, Lord, I paid $9 for these. I didn't realize that. Oh well. I got a pack of boneless top blade steaks, 4 in there, £1.50, $9. Lord have mercy. I thought that was cheaper than that. That's what I get for hurrying. But I'm gonna cook those up, and what I do, I cook the steaks and I cut them into like strips or steak bites, and then I can usually, like, there's 4 steaks there, I'll probably get 6 to 7 meals out of that, because I usually eat about 2-ounce portions or whatever, just to give me a protein kick with a meal and just to make it last. Their chicken was awful, so I may end up going to Ingles later in the week. No, I'm gonna get stuff from my freezer. I don't know. I got like some processed like chicken sausages and stuff in the freezer. I'm trying to eat more. I don't like to eat that very often. I stocked up on that way back when, before I really started eating a lot cleaner like I do now, but I'm too poor to just throw stuff away, so we're going to eat on it. So that's what we're going to do. I picked me up a couple of these. I just like to have them on hand, and I had a couple busy weeks back to back, and these were great to make up for when I ran out of my homemade almond milk and I just didn't have the time to fool with it. So these were $1. The unsweet vanilla. I wish they were unflavored, but vanilla will be okay. And then what cost me the most money, but I couldn't pass these up because last time they got these in, these were marked like $5.99. Big old pound of walnuts for just $3.99. So before they marked those up, I grabbed a couple bags. So that was $8 of the 30 something. And then I got, their tomatoes were pitiful. I hope these ripen. Y'all can kind of see they're not very red. And they're huge. I'm to the point, I like Roma tomatoes and stuff like that, like the smaller vine tomatoes, but this is all they had. And then they had some of their grapes marked down, their black grapes, $1.19 a pound. I looked through them. These look like most of them will be good. Some of them I picked up and they were like fuzzy on the bottom, and I was like, no ma'am. But this pack looked pretty good. I dug. So I went ahead and got those. I like having those in a mixed snack bag. It worked. I'm not going to put those in with my grapes, these tomatoes. These tomatoes are going to crush them, I think. I'll put my tomatoes in there. Ooh. Stay there, friend. So that's all I got in there, and it was like $30-something. Again, 8 of that was walnuts. So I'm about, and it's so funny because last night I was like, I'm about to the point, if I don't find some really good deals on nuts, I'm just going to go without, you know. So there you go. I don't eat very many. I just like kind of sprinkle them and putting like between 15 and 20 grams in my like yogurt that I cut up with fruit at night and stuff. And sometimes when I make my baked oatmeal, I like to chop it and put it on top and bake into it, you know, a la banana bread, right? But I'm not going to pay $10 for a bag of nuts. I'm just not doing it. And I don't want the nuts with the bullcrap in it. Now, I went in Dollar Tree first. And my main mission was I wanted to find some flat trays that don't have no holes in them to use underneath to catch the water for my seed starting stuff. I've already used up all I have, and I saved, well, I'll show you on a garden video. I have the cups and everything for them to go in, but I need something to catch the water, catch and hold the water. And I have repurposed and free 99 about everything else, but I'm afraid the seeds I got down now, I'm afraid they're not going to be mature enough to up pot by the time I'm ready to start my peppers and tomatoes here. At the time I'm filming this, I'll be starting those in about 3 weeks. So, and tomatoes are the most important, at least to me. So I found these. I spent 12 in there. That little extra quarter they add on top adds up, don't it? But just these rectangular dudes, and I ended up getting 5 of them. These were in the kitchen section. And I went ahead and got the lids. I didn't really need the lids. I thought, oh, shoot, I'll use them for something. Maybe I can use them for trays too. I don't know. But I got 5 of those. And I saw these in the other section. These dish pans. That's what they're calling them. And I thought these would be really good to mix up some soil and wet it and stuff when I'm doing my seed starting. It's just nice to have a good pan bucket thing, right? And then I ended up, I think I uploaded that for y'all. I know the sound was kind of wonky, but in case I didn't, I got in there and I was hungry the last time I was in old Dollar Tree. And I thought, let me see if I can find something I can eat. And this was a snack I found, and this ended up being my favorite snack. I ate on this for like a good week. These plantain kettle cooked chips, this Munch King. The only ingredients is green plantain, sea salt, and palm oil. I'm iffy on the palm oil, but I didn't have a bad reaction to it. And these really like stick to your ribs a little bit. You eat the whole bag, it's 450 calories, but what I did when I got home and I didn't have time to really sit down and eat, I work and then I get home and I grab like, you know, a few of these and chomp on them real quick and then get outside and work before it gets dark. And these held me over to dinner for a couple hours. I like the taste of them. I had never had plantains before, and I really like those now. So I bought 2 of those. That was way too expensive to spend for $1.25 on one little thing. But I need to look up, I looked, my Walmart sells plantains for I think 60 cents a plantain. I have a dehydrator, so I'm wondering, can I make my own plantain chips? I mean, I ain't gonna fry them. I mean, those probably taste so good because they're fried in that oil, right? I ain't gonna fry them, but I bet you. And now I wonder how many plantains would I need. I may have to look all into that. I don't know. Those tasted really good to me. And I think the glycemic index is pretty good. Excuse me, all the plantains. Lord have mercy. I think they're pretty good on the plantains though. So that might be something I get up to. because I did really enjoy those. It was a really good, like I said, come home, eat maybe, 5 to 10 chips and keep her moving. And they were real filling. They almost tasted like potato chips to me, like real thick potato chips. I don't know. But that's all I got today, y'all. I still have to get a few things at Aldi later in the week once I figure out what all I'm cooking. My ultimate goal is to get back to $50 a week for groceries. I don't think we're going to get there this week because I don't count the Dollar Tree stuff as groceries, but the Yugo stuff, I think it was $34, $36, somewhere around there. I'll find the receipt. So I'm probably going to go over on maybe like $60 this week, but I'm going to get there. I got to get there, so that's the goal. But I'm going to get to it, y'all. Get on home. The days are wasting, and it's supposed to rain the next 3 days, so I'm hoping maybe I'll chomp on me a few of them plantain chips, and then I'll get out and maybe do 30 minutes of something in the yard. Maybe I'll just walk around and show you all the yard. I don't know, but I'm to the point now, I just love being outside anytime I can. I don't get to be outside all day, and I really just get out there. I enjoy shoveling in the yard. As sore as I am right now, because I am sore as crap. You want a good workout? Go shovel dirt in your yard. Go shovel dirt in your yard. Bend over, pull weeds, honey. There you go. But I'm going to get to it and get on home, and I will see y'all here in a bit. Or not here in a bit. Here soon. Y'all know what I mean. Bye, y'all.